Hi guys, welcome everyone to Carolina Girl Wreaths. It's Teresa here. Happy Sunday afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny day over here in North Carolina. Usually don't do tutorials on a Sunday, but my husband had to work today. So I want to come and do Wreath. So I thank y'all for joining me. Who's ever stopped by? If you're new, thank you. Subscribers, hey friends, welcome back so much to you guys. I love you all. So today I'm going to be making, some of you might be familiar with this wreath I'm going to be making. Some of you may have never heard of this when I tell you what it is. But I hope for those who have that you will love it and be tickled about it, because I made a couple last year, probably about 4 or 5, and I sold them like hotcakes. So today I'm actually making a Nightmare Before Christmas Jack Skeleton. Pouf, Ruffles, the curls, the works, fun Halloween wreath. That's what I'm going to be doing today. So, and those of you that's not familiar with him, well, make it short. He's just a little pumpkin king that tries to live like Santa Claus, to be good. And the little figurine I'm going to be using, or the little plush Jack, he's really cute. He's so cute, you gotta love him. But anyway, my son, he's 34, and he's a big fan of him. And he has a lot of his little accessories and stuff you buy, and you know, he's a big hit for a lot of people. I mean, I think he's cute. But anyway, let's get on to what we're gonna be needing today. So first of all, I'm gonna be working, well, first, 14-inch wreath frame, everybody. Everybody knows Teresa uses 14-inch wreath frame. I've had a couple that I've not used already bought before made, but if you want to save some money and do your own, this is the way to go. And Dollar Tree, they're just as good. They look just as good as they turn out and everything. So this one today is going to have our 15 pipe cleaners on it, and I have a tutorial on it for the way to do a pipe cleaners on a 14-inch frame, just the plain way to place them. But I'll just go ahead and tell you, if you knew anybody, I've got on the inside 6 pipe cleaners at each crossbar. Okay, there's 6 at each crossbar, and on the outer 2 rings, you just lay them down and measure from where the other one ends off. Put it on, lay it down, measure it, put it on, lay it down. So I do have a tutorial, so you can watch me step by step, okay? So if you do, thank you for that. And then today's mesh will be this. I love this mesh here. I've used it before on a little Halloween wreath I done a while back. And a lot of you all were asking me where I got it. And mine come from Craft Outlet. I mean, one lady said she could not find it, but I've seen it a lot of other places. So it's really a nice mesh. It's not too thin, it's not too thick. I love the texture, and the colors are going to be perfect. So it's 21-inch, and this is what it is, the metallic stripe mesh. So if you'd like to have a roll of this, you know, I can give you, if you can't see the number and all, just message me. But it is pretty colors. And then I'm actually going to use, my Ruffles is going to be 10-inch, but I'm going to use the same shade pattern, because I just love it. I mean, it's going to be on top of the Poufs, which will make it fuller. But then I'm going to my curls, which is going to be 10-inch mesh. But I've chose these 3 different colors for the curls. So we're going to be a pretty green, pretty orange, and pretty purple. So that's going to be covering the colors in the mesh for my curls. Okay? And then right quick, the ribbons. I've chose these ribbons. And all my ribbons you see here did come from, everything today come from Craft Outlet, except one thing. Here's all my ribbon that I've chose. Sorry guys. Just this sparkle black and white, okay? Because it just looks like it goes with what I'm making. The orange black stripe. And then I'm going to even throw in some orange sparkle plain. Okay, that's going to be one set of my ribbons I'm using. And then I'm going to be using these together. And I usually put a pair of ribbons, like 2 ribbons. But this time I'm going to throw an extra 3rd ribbon on when I use them, because this is going to be a really full Halloween fun wreath. Okay? I felt it when I made them last year that, oh God, just everybody. I was amazed that I sold them on my store and had 2 people buy them local around here, and just everybody loved him. So I'll show you Jack in a minute. But here's the other 3 I'm going to choose: the black and white stripe, the green and black stripe, and the solid shiny purple sparkle. Okay? So I'm going to do 3 ribbons this time, and that's really all you're going to need. Of course, your essentials that you work with, and 2 zip ties to tie your poofs down. But here's the star of the show, guys. Here he is. Hello, everybody. I'm the Pumpkin King. This is Jack. Jack the Skeleton. Ain't he sweet? He is sweet. And when my son first told me about the show, I thought, I don't want to see that scary show. But it's not scary. It's really sweet. It's different. But anyway, here he is. He's tall, too. He's a real plush thing. He's made by, he's an original. He's got the tag on him and all, so I got him. Because when I make this one, I got a feeling it's going to sell too. So, there's Jack. So he's our star of the wreath today, okay? Alrighty, so to get started, we're going to do our poofs. And get you down here. I do hope everybody's doing good today. I really do, you guys. So let's see if I can get this. Okay? So for a poof, if you've never done a poof, I feel like most everyone has, but if you haven't, if you're that one person that hasn't, just take your mesh and you want to start on your end here, turn your end under, and just cruffle it up, make you a tail on the end here. Okay, just making your little tail, turn the ends under, just like that. And I always try to clean mine up, but let's see with the scissors. That way I don't have to go back and do it, just cut off some of the, okay? Ain't enough room on my table here. I got stuff everywhere, y'all. Okay, and you just want to place it somewhere along here. I'm going to do like right here at this first pipe cleaner, because I'm going to come back and that's where I'm going to end. And just take your zip tie. Now you can use a pipe cleaner for this too, but I've always used zip tie just to give it that little extra security to where I know that this tail won't come off. Okay. I'm going to be doing 10-inch poofs. So I just want to measure out with your ends turned under. And I keep my hand up under mine a little bit so I can kind of push my poof, like go up under here and push it out a little bit. You'll come back and pull them out, but I just do that to keep it straight as much as you can. And then you just measure 10-inch poofs. Go to the pipe cleaner in front of you. 2, 3 twist. And I'm also going to be doing something different today. How I'm going to put my ruffles and curls on. I'll show you when we get to that. And it's just real easy to work with. It's not real how most of them like to stick with you now or grab onto you. This is pretty good mesh. I do like it. And the colors are just perfect for like a Halloween thing. Okay. See how they're forming big, and one more. so anybody new, if you can see and you got the idea and how Pouf made, and I'm going to go back here now, and what we're going to do, you can do it when you're finished or you can do it as you go, but I'm just going to show you now. See how they've made them pretty Poufs? So what you're going to do when you get through, you can do it as you go, just put your hands up into there and pull out your mesh when you're making your Pouf. Okay. Making pretty big ones here. I don't work with 21-inch mesh as much as I used to. I mean, I still do and I still love to, but I just gotten so used to using a 10-inch, but yeah, this is making some big old Poufs here. So there we go. So you're going to have that when you get all done. So I'm going to finish the outside around till I come to the inner, and I'll show you how we go about that, okay? Righty. Okay, so I'm already around the first 2 rings. And what you want to do when you're going into the 2 center rings, the inside, take your, hold on to your last Pouf here, and I already measured it out, 10 inches, and you just want to, something sticking to it, okay? Just take the bender over your outer 2 rings and the first pipe cleaner that you come to. Now if you're left-handed, you'll go to the left, and if you're right-handed, you'll go to the right. And you just want to put it in that pipe cleaner. Okay, just like that. And continue on around, just like we've done on the outside. So the Pouf is really easy too. There's no cutting to it, and there'll still be mesh left on the wreath out of this 21-inch mesh to probably make another. I have gotten like 2 wreaths out of the 21-inch mesh before. That's a good thing. And then too, for the Pouf, those of you that's never made one, if anybody, you know the good thing about it, if you do tend to make a mistake or mess up, you can just go back and, you know, it'll take you a while to go back where you messed up, but just unravel it from the pipe cleaners and all. Just redo it. Shouldn't be no mistake, so it's really, like I said, it's really easy. Just going on around, you'll have your six Poufs in the middle, and your 9 on the outside, making a total of 15. And Maisie, honey, if you're watching, one of my sweetest little customers too, my friend, she always teases me about counting. Well, hopefully I won't have to count today. It's just, I'm scared to say it, mate, but let's just see. I might not have to. I think you got that right. Having a total of 15 Poufs. Everything's 15 today. 15 Poufs, 15 Ruffles, 15 curls. So it's getting up on the end of the month. Man, I can't believe August is already, man, I was looking at the calendar and it's like, wow. So I really hope that we have some nicer weather soon. And you guys, wherever you are, live, I hope the same for you guys. What you want, you get. Okay, so I'm going to try to do this without stopping off the camera, and I try to be a little fast on this sometimes. I could be a little faster, but my hands give me problems. I'm sure there's a lot of y'all that these wreaths will wear you down after a while. If you, they will. But you know, I still love doing it. I know a bunch of y'all do. You just do it. Uh-oh, Maisie, I just counted, honey. Making sure. Okay, here comes the last Pouf on the inside. Still got a lot of mesh left, so that's a good thing. measuring, if y'all can't see, but I'm going by my little mat right here in front of me. So I'm getting my 10 inches. Okay, so we're on the last poof. Okay, so I'm just going to take her here, the last one, and cut her off. Enough to make another little tail, so I can put her up underneath the wreath. And that's what your other zip tie is going to be for. Or a pipe cleaner. You just tuck her down in the ring, between the two rings somewhere. Okay, and I'll always have to go back and cut her off some, because I'd rather cut her too long than too short. Okay, and there again, you'll be back where you ended up at, so take you another zip tie, whatever you want to use. Just go around here on one ring is all I do with this. And just, okay, so we got that in. Now we're just ready to poof out our poofs. How's that, everybody? Poof out our poofs? Okay, so let's see. Well, I go where I left it off. Well, main thing is you just want to, go in and make sure you get them all puffed out. I'm still waiting on a few comments from some y'all to please the giveaway sometimes. Give me some ideas. I mean, I try to make nice ones. I really do. I want to. I mean, I just do. Show my appreciation for subscribers. And so I know the first one was a gift card. And being my first one, I really didn't know what to do. And then the second one, I had the Bath and Body Works item. And now this one, I didn't want to use a card. So, I don't know, I'm funny. I want to do things personal sometimes too. I just do like they'll be under the card sometime, but I just like to give things out of my heart too and pick out things that I think people might like. But this time it's actually a fall box. Be a fall box full of some goodies. So I would appreciate somebody tell me, give me some ideas, like if you were the one to win, what would you like, Okay, so getting this done. I'm trying to hurry, guys. Probably go back and do all of them anyway. Well, just make sure they all pull out and make sure you didn't miss any poofs. So then we're fixing to go up on our ruffle. Now ruffles are going to be 10-inch mesh and they're all cut. All my ruffles are cut too. Let's see. Looking at my notes right quick. I don't want to mess up today on you. All my ruffles today are cut to 20 inches. So we're doing 20-inch ruffles and 10-inch curls. Okay. Here she goes. I think we're about to get to the end. Pretty and sparkly. Good thing it's not glitter on her, it's just bold, sparkly colors. So here she is. Let me show you. Let's see if you can see her. Okay, here she all is. All the green, purple, and orange, touch of black. Okay, so now we're going to the ruffles. Put her over here. And the ruffles, like I said, is 10-inch mesh. And let's see. I'm stuck with the same shade. Okay, I have about 3 rows of this, so I want to use some of it. And so the curls is going to bring out the different colors too. So they're all at 20 inches. And of course 15 ruffles. And what I'm going to do is I've already done here to show you. This is why I love my Bodabra. It comes in handy. I mean, it just does. Instead of holding these in my hand, I just love to do them like this till I'm ready for them. So I've made my ruffle. And I took my curls that I chose. 2 curls. And I'm sorry, I meant to tell you, I'm using 2 curls. I decided to go with 2 curls because this is going to be a fun, full wreath. Because it's just a Halloween theme. Okay. So I put my ruffles, my curls on top of my ruffles. So, like, you know, I'm really getting 2 things done at one time. So there we go. And you just put them in anywhere you want. I'll usually work from the inside out. Just put them in the pipe cleaner anywhere. I'm sorry. Okay. And I think I've said this before. To make your curls stand up, this is just me. Reach down to your pipe cleaner when you get them in and just give them that little pinch it. Pinch your pipe cleaner up so you make your curls stand up a little better. It does help them stand up a little better. They're just laying flat. Okay. And going around. Okay, here comes our ruffle. Never made a ruffle. It's really easy. Curled side down. And I do use something to put on the end because it's just better for keeps them sliding up or rolling up. But okay. And I always turn my end under just a tad, like you're making a little hem. Okay, and that gets rid of that fraying there. And then you just scrunch it down. And I like this because, see, the green's going to be my guide. We just want to try to stay in the center. Thumbs and index fingers together as you scrunch it up, pulling it to you. Okay, when you get to the end here, what I do, the end I just finished, turn it under, and the other one under. So that way you're going to have both sides of the hide on this frame. So there's your ruffle. Okay, so I'm going to stick her in here, because this way I'm going to have my bow, my ruffle, and my... Now if you don't have one, that's fine. This is just for me. Or you can clip yours together. But I love her for this. So I'm going to put my 2 curls in. This time I'm rotating colors between my orange, green, and purple. This time I'm going to use a purple and an orange. Just make my curl. Okay, 10-inch curls. Slide them down in there on top of her while I get my other one made. And sometimes you'll have to give them a little haircut, but that's going to be sometimes. Y'all know that. Then my purple. Okay. So I'm getting all this done at one time. I won't have to come back and finish all that separate. Okay. So then we're just going to do it. Pull over to the next pipe cleaner. In. Okay, same thing here if you wanted to stick up. Lay down however you prefer. Sometimes they lay down on you, but however you want to. I just always have done this. I just discovered it one day myself. I don't know. I just like my curls kind of, that way they can be seen better. Okay, a couple more ruffles. And curl side down. Remember, curl side down for the ruffles and curl side up for the cruffles. There's a lot of words in the wreath. You know what? We ought to have a wreath test. I wonder what if we'd pass or what all we'd pass, or I'm pretty sure I'd love to see my answers sometimes, but anyway, just here we go again. You know, it's not going to be perfectly straight sometimes. I know mine aren't, but just the best you can. Get it to the middle. Okay. Put mine underneath here. There we go again. The little ruffle. necktie ruffle. It's like a little necktie too. Guys, I did tell you too that I wasn't gonna make a Christmas tutorial still about. Oh, I'm about to miss my plan up, guys. I want to do it this way. Okay. I've decided I'm not sure, maybe it might be next week. I want to get my stuff together and all. But I'm going to be making a, okay, this one I'm going to use the orange and green. You rotate your curls, guys, whichever way you want. Any colors you want to use, because it's supposed to be a fun wreath anyway. So this time green and orange. But I'm going to want to make you all, or try to show you that how I'm going to make me a high-end Christmas swag. I want to do that, but I want to make sure I have everything I need. And actually, I'm going to be making it now on a piece of, not a ruler and not a paint stick, but my husband had some wood where something he built. It's not a 2x4, it's a little bit smaller, but it will be great for Christmas swag. And that's what I want to do, centerpiece. So I'm going to be doing that soon. Just thought I'd tell you that. Anybody interested maybe can check it out, but it will be within maybe, probably next week as I get my stuff ready and my supplies for that. I would like to do that for you guys and see how that turns out. I'm getting off the camera over here. Okay, so here you are with the, and another the Ruffles, Ruffles, here we go again. I know that the Ruffles blend in with the Poufs, but you know, like I said, that's okay. Because it's giving it more height anyway. And see, the curls bring out the colors too in the individual mesh, so that's what I like about it. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to go ahead and finish my my ruffles and my curls, okay, like that way. And hang with me, because really that's all there is to it, okay? And our ribbon. Alrighty, thank you for being with me today, everybody. Okay, here she is all done. Look at all the Halloween colors. The purple, the orange, the green. She's so full, guys, if you could see her. She's actually made a 25-inch wreath. Diameter, I just measured her. So adding the ruffles and the double curls, I think, does a lot to make more fullness. There she is. The purple's my favorite color. Of course, I think it's a lot of people's, but I actually like green too. Anyway, okay. So let's get on with I just want to say though, if you want to make one like this, you know, for the curls, okay, it's 15 ruffles. And then the curls, if you want to double your curls, you'll need a total of 30 curls. So it's up to you, really, how many curls you want to use or whatever you want to do. It's up to you, okay? It's your wreath, like I always say. Okay, so now for the ribbons. So I'm going to use these 3 on the inside. And I just want to do 3. I just think 3 be a fun number. Give her more, add her a little more Halloween in it, okay? For Jack. For a little skeleton friend. Okay? And the ribbons are all cut at 12 inches. So I'm going to put in my, let's see. I'm just going to take, you know, put 3 together. Pinch 3 together. Because you're going to pull them out anyway. So however you want to put them in, pinch them. Starting here, the center. I've also got the decor I'm going to go in here and show you. I've got some purple pumpkins and some gold pumpkins with spots on them. And got some, let's see, bats, purple bats and black bats for Jack. So I've got some things I'm going to be putting on here when it's all finished. Pull these, separate these ribbons. Because the reason I chose to use a third ribbon, I wanted to kind of get more colors in here with what's in the wreath. So I'm just going to continue on doing these three shades in the center. Just pinch in. Your pipe cleaner, if you want to cut it off a little bit. See, I'm thinking I might add a little bit stuff to mine right here. I'm going to leave just a couple of them, just see. I hadn't decided yet what I'm going to do. Also have some Halloween balls, kind of like snow. Well, I'll just show you right quick one of them on here. I'm sorry I didn't show you earlier. I saved this from last year on my Jack wreaths. Different things, spiders, some glitter, or sparkles. It's fine. And what I do is take the ends on there and insert them, my pipe cleaners in them. Right there. So I may do that. I haven't decided yet when we get through what's going to look like. Y'all know me, I probably will put them in somewhere here. So you just want to separate your ribbons here to where you don't have, you know, the two colors side by side. Separate your ribbons just like you would do. Okay, so there we go with the ribbons. So I'm going to go ahead and get all the ribbons done. I'll try to hurry and we'll get Jack on and the other decor. Alrighty? Okay, and just thank you again for hanging with me. I love seeing you guys on the other side of the camera, even though I can't, but thanks for being there. Okay, so here she is. You can see I've got all the ribbons on the outside two rings now. And then I went ahead and added my Halloween balls. I just want to show you how I've done that, okay? All you do is like the part where, you know, well, let's see. Another pipe cleaner. I done lost it. There it is. Okay. Where you have the things on your bulbs for your tree. Like, okay, and two, if you find them coming off some, I just took my glue gun on a couple that was kind of loose, and just go around it. And then I hold that right in. Of course, y'all probably know that. But then see where the pipe cleaner, I don't know why I'm using this one, because the pipe cleaner on your wreath, where you left, you know, where you had your ribbons, you know that I told you if you want to put some on it, don't cut. I just put it down to one of the pipe cleaner ends and took the other end and twisted it and then set it down in there, you know, just push it on a little bit, and it's held on with the two pipe cleaners that you didn't cut from your ribbons, okay? So that's how I done the Christmas bulbs. So, okay, now we're going to put Mr. Jack on, and how I done him, how I'm going to hold him in. He's cute. He really is. You know, sometimes I do kids show with my little grandkids, and I talk like, you know, like I'm something or some kind of animal. Anyway, but I'm not going to do that for you guys. Nah, I wouldn't do that to you, but anyway, I just like to have fun, guys. I just like to have fun. He is cute. He really is. Anyway, how I've got him on, because those I sold last year, and he's a different style this year, because, well, you can get him in different lengths, sizes, or whatever on Amazon. And he was, I gave, well, he was under $20, because, man, they high, but anyway, he's a little longer than I expected, but to keep from putting a hole in him, because in case somebody wanted to, you know, keep him as a collectible, excuse me, I just put his little tuxedo tails up and wrapped two pipe cleaners around his waist. That's all I did, because I'm going to insert him in the center there. His little jacket to cover it. Cute. Okay, so that's all I done there, and we're going to put him in the center here. Hi, Jack. Okay. Just going to take and put him anywhere. And get him in. And then you go back, you know, like we always do. to, you know, fluff our ribbons out, pull them out and all. And I'm just going to put them in long enough to, because you know, guys, I'll go to my little door there and fix it all up. Okay, so I'm going in here and hooking him on the back tooth. Rings that I can find. Okay, so that's how I attached him with the pipe cleaner. And I'm going to go ahead and put him on my little door. There you go. There you go, Jack Skeleton lovers. If I have anybody viewing, don't you just love him? So anyway, I'm going to put some bats on him and a few more pumpkins. I have to place it on my door. So we're going to get him on. Then we're going to make one of the big bows to go on the bottom, because I wanted this to be a really full, just a really full, fun Halloween wreath for a Jack Skeleton lover. Okay? So bear with me. I'll be right back. Hey guys, can you see him? There he is, all done. Got him up here. He's holding a little Halloween, happy Halloween sign. Bats are around him. He's got a little bat in his hand here. Bats here, a couple of purple ones down here. Can you see down there a little bit? The purple bats. His little shoes are sweet. Got some little smiley face pumpkins. You can tell I put some black leaves on him. Spooky leaves and a couple of ball picks. There he is. Oh, he's really colorful. Alrighty, so we're going to try to get the bow made now to go on him. So, hope somebody out there sees him and says, oh, there's Jack. Like I said, it's a 25-inch wreath, so it's pretty full. Okay, I'm going to get the stuff together for my bow. We'll get it on. Okay, so here we're going to make the bow. And I do have a tutorial on this bow, made on the Bow Dabber, if anybody's interested in trying to make one. I'm not very good at this. Well, let's just say that, you know, what you see is what you get with me. But anyway, I try. But this is a very simple and easy bow done on your Bow Dabber. And I'm going to be using one of the ribbons that was, two of the ribbons that was on the wreath, the ribbons. These two here thing. This is a 2-inch and this is 1.5 inch. And then I've thought I'd add a little black polka in it with the orange. And I found some I had from last year with some bats. Thought that'd be cool. So I'm going to be working with these 4 ribbons. I've got 2 2-inch ones and then the other's 1.5. So, okay. So your Bow Dabber here. Just want to take your pipe cleaner or your ribbon floral wire that comes with it, but I've used all mine, so I've just always used pipe cleaners. They do just as good, and I just have always stuck with them. So you just put your pipe cleaner on the slits here, and I'll just tuck it under the ends here. Just kind of keeps it from pulling out on you while you make it. Then turn it vertical. Okay, now I'm gonna go through this a little bit, maybe not as step by step, because I don't want to hold the video so long for everybody, and I don't want people to get bored with me, but I do have a tutorial, so if you're interested, okay, and have any questions, I do have a tutorial on how to make, this is going to be an 8-loop bow. Okay, so I'm starting with, I think I'm going to go with the bat first, and what I'm going to do, measure how much I want my tail. So I usually try to do about 12-inch tail. That's pretty much what I usually do. And then I'm going to pinch her up here right. We're going to put her down into the Bow Dabber. Okay. And now since this ribbon has one printed side, this is where the twisted comes in that you've seen. You're going to twist it away from you. So when you turn her back around and make that loop, you're going to have your pattern right. So I'm going to make about a 4-inch loop, and as let's see. First, I always like to insert mine in first for some reason, and it helps me. Now, you can go by a measuring tape or your mat here. Pretty much I go by my mat for the first loop. So I'm going to make a 4-inch loop here. Let's see. Okay, pretty much I got mine at 4 inches. And you'll be able to even eyeball it when you can. Or too, you can just go by looking at what size you want. The important thing is that you get your loops the same size on each side. So I'm going to take the next side here. Same thing, twist. And I'm going to go back around. Go back over, I mean. Okay, put her in. Now what I do here, guys, it really helps me, and I think it's a lot easier than trying to measure. Okay, take your little stick here that comes with it. And what I do is just pull them in the center here. If you can get those two meeting even, then you know you've got the same size loop. Okay, so this one needs to come out a little more. Okay, that looks good to me. So, I'm going to bring my tail down because I'm just doing one bow out of this ribbon. And I'm going to, this is all mad, twist it up. Cut it across down here with the length of my other one. Okay, now I always zip tie, ducktail mine before I finish them. I just always got to have trying to do that while they're still on here. It makes it easier for me. You can wait till you get your whole bow done. Whatever works best for you. It's a little crooked there. That way I'll have them done. And two, I think I forget sometimes if I don't get them right then. Okay. So the next ribbon I'm going with is going to still be the 2-inch. You don't have to do... Did you know, really, I didn't know this myself until I saw someone explain to, I think the Bo Dabra lady. You don't have to have, like, the same, like, 2-inch, 2-inch. You can layer 2-inch, 1.5 inch, 2-inch. There's no rule about what inches to use a bow on top of one another. But I'm just going to stick with my 2 big ones. I just like that way. Same thing again. So I'm going to make this one, well, I'll say it on the mat a little shorter, but when I get her on here, I'll show you what I'll do here. I'll kind of put her here about maybe 11.5 where I want to pinch her down here. Put her in the center. Okay, and what I do here, I'll probably just pull her up some to where I'm happy with where I want her. So I think that's what I usually do. And I'm a little short above the tails there, as you can see. I'm happy with her there. So there again, we're going to twist because this is a one-sided print ribbon. Okay. I'm going to go back over. And how I'm going to measure this loop, I'm going to go from my bottom bow here. I want it to be about like that from a bottom bow. I usually just measure like that, guys. I don't do no yardstick measure on here. And you will, once you start making them, you will do this too. I promise you. Okay? It's just a lot easier to eyeball it, and then like I said, getting it even at both ends. So twist it back over. Okay? So I've got that and about where. Let's pull the tail down. Okay, now looking at these two, I think it's about where I want them. That looks pretty good to me. Okay, so we're going to come down with this one. Cut it off the tail. I like this ribbon here, and I will tell y'all something. This is the truth. It might have been another week, I made some kind of wreath for you guys. And I used some kind of ribbon that had the glitter on and stuff and all. I was washing my face this morning, and I swear, y'all, it's still in my face. There's glitter still in my face, and I can't get it out. I've washed. I've tried to pick it out, and no kidding, I think it's just settled down somewhere in them wrinkles. I cannot get it out. So it'll probably be there for a while. So if you see anything, it's glitter. It ain't nothing not like food. It's see, there's sparkles here if you can see. Well, I'll have them for a while everywhere. I bet you will too when you work with your glitter ones. Okay, so what I didn't do while ago though, I found this is easier for me. When I put the bottom bow on, okay, take one of your loops, or tails, I'm sorry, and bring it up to the end. Bring it up here. You want your tails opposite. Reason why it's so much easier when you get it off here to fix it, it's just easier. So tails go separate from each other. Now you don't have to. This is just the way I do it. Okay? Same here. This tail's down. I'm going to push this one up. Okay? To where you got something that looks kind of like. Okay? And pull your bows out. Go ahead and pull your bows out some. So you'll have like a 4-leaf clover. Okay? Now I'm going to move on to my polka dot one here. And I'm going to make it, just throwing a little fun in on it. It don't shine, I wish it shined, but so, see how I do. I'm not going to really measure. I'm just going to decide, kind of looking at it, like where I want to pinch it for my tail. So we're going to start about right in here somewhere. Go down. Okay, now see here where I've got it. So this is going to be kind of a little shorter too. And that's kind of where I want it, right here where I've got the ducktails. Okay. Now this is another one you'll have to twist because it's not got the, on the back it's not like the front, okay? It's not, you can see through it, but it's not like the front. Polka dots are not really polka dotty on the back. That's the see-through part of it. So we're going to twist this one. Make my loop, and I'm thinking just make it a little bit smaller than the other ones. Okay, and that's what I go by, just my eyeball here, but you can measure. Okay, twist it, come back over. Okay, and I will do this to make sure that I've got them on both sides pretty much the same. Let's see, can you see that? See there? It looks like it's really, that's how I go by the main thing right there to get that even. Bring my tail down here. Ducktail it. If you don't know how to ducktail, guys, anybody new that don't know how, seriously, it's so simple. It's so simple. I'll just show you right quick. You just, let's just say this is your bow and your tail's down here. Okay, just want to fold your tail, and I was taught to cut from the wired edge. Wired edge is facing me, and cut into the crease, slanted. That's all you do. Simple as that. Okay, so that's all you do. See, just a wired edge and cut into the. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to put this tail, lay this about right here, and bring this one up here. They'll just help you to get your tails out of the way so you can work with them better. I don't know how to explain it, but I've seen it done. How's that? Okay, and the last one, I'm going to throw the little black here to finish it off. And let's see. Same thing I'm going to do here, kind of get an idea in my mind of where I see, where I want it to be. And she's going to be a little shorter, and that's fine. That's where I want her. She's shorter than the orange one here. See the last one that I left off? She's shorter there. That's how I want it. Okay? And then we're going to This one you don't really have to turn over, but you know what? It's a habit to me, so I better turn her over. Okay. If the same size on both sides, you don't have to twist, but it's a habit for me. Okay, so I'll come over here, and just a little bit shorter from the orange one, the orange polka. Yeah, that's right, orange polka. Okay, over like that. Really, this is so easy, guys. I just love making these things. I love making bows. I wish I could do better than what I do, but I guess I just need to watch some tutorials about making bows, because I can't believe the many different ways you can make one. I only know about 3 or 4 ways. Okay, so see there, we got her. Okay, so now I'm going to place my stick in. You can make this bow with less loops, with more loops, whatever you like. Okay, so we're going to put this tail up, this tail down, and put this one up. So can you see, guys, how I kind of got her all there? Alien spider. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're ready to take her out, and just take your pipe cleaner, pull it up here together, holding on, really trying to get the ends together, and hold on to them so they won't come apart. While you're holding it, put your hand up under all the ribbons and push down and pull up, down and pull up. And you take your wire or your pipe cleaner to the back and give it about 4 or 5 good twists. Okay, and she's gonna look like this. Gonna look like this. Okay, so now we're just gonna work with her getting her apart. So pull your pipe cleaner wires to the back. And I always start with my tails. You can start with your loops or tails, but I'm going to start with my tails. And you just want to work them down, straighten them down. Just put your hand up underneath them like this, and curl with your hand as you go down. Just keep straightening all the tails up. And you'll work with her quite a few times. Yeah, to get her exactly where you want her, how you want her. And I'll probably, like in everything else I do, I'll have to go back and work with this and on my wreath. Let's see. Pull some to the back. I'll pull some of my tails to the back in case you're wondering on this style. There'll be some in the back. Give them a minute. Catch where you've got them all like coming out like that. And now the bows. And like I say, I'll have to do it more when I get it on my wreath. I'm sure a lot of people do, but just take them and pull them apart. Twist one up here. Twist it and open it up. Take the black one. The next one I had in order was the black one. Pull it up and just, when I say like twist, I just mean kind of like get to where you want it. You know, twist it to which side you want it, or see, they'll get lost. You have to find them. You have to go back and find them in there between everything. Sorry, there again, I'm not got you on the camera. Okay, and then open them up and find them. Like I say, you just work with them. You know, I try to get my the separated, not the same two colors together. And I will have to work with her. I know I will on the wreath, because I just can't do something looking down at it. I don't know why. I'm weird, ain't I? I know I am, y'all. It's okay, y'all. You can say it. I won't hear you. I love you guys, though. I love my new friends that I've made on here and talked to, and the faithful ones that support me so much. I just so appreciate you. So appreciate you so much. So here she is, and when I get her on, she's going to look totally different, because I'll have to get her on and work with her. I think you just do better when you put them on. I think you all know that. But okay. There she is. She's a mess kind of still, but I'm going to get her on and work with her. Get these tails spread out good on the wreath. And then we'll have her finished Jack Skeleton Nightmare on before Christmas wreath. Okay. Be right back. Okay, everyone. He's all finished and done. Mr. Jack, I've been calling him a she. He's all finished and done. See the bow? I'll put her over here to the side. Okay, she's got 8 loops. Trying to show you the best I can, I'm sorry. That pattern bow, and okay, and so there he is for somebody that loves Jack Skeleton Nightmare Before Christmas. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. I lied a little bit. I'm sorry that my camera is not the best one. Well, it's not the camera, it's me. It's the camera person. But I try. But I appreciate y'all so much. I do. Thank you for joining me today. I hope that you like this. And I hope I have some Jack Skeleton fans look at it. So it's a Sunday afternoon still. Have a beautiful one. And hope you sleep good and wake up to a beautiful Monday morning. Okay, I love you guys. I do. Y'all mean a lot to me on here. And please like and share this video for me, please. I appreciate it so much. Maybe even subscribe. I have a giveaway, everybody, end of every month. And so just show how much I appreciate you. So thank you all again. Okay, everybody. Till next time. Bye-bye.